evening. Thank you, Marina, and thank you, Greek Energy Forum team, for inviting us here to present the Energy Innovator Award ceremony and to open this ceremony. Reload Greece has been helping and supporting young entrepreneurs since 2012 in order to create sustainable business ventures with positive impact to their home country, Greece. Therefore, with our 4 programs as a vehicle, more than 3,000 young people have been educated so far, and we are very proud for the 19 companies, startup companies, that have been accelerated and have offered new jobs in Greece. As our organization grows, and after our first pilot event in Germany, Munich last year, we identified the need in order to expand our initiatives beyond the UK market and in Europe in particular. And that's something we actively explore. If you want to get involved in our activities as a partner, supporter, mentor, or volunteer, we have our table outside, or you can save the date and participate in our accelerator program, our Dragon's Den event on the 5th of July. It's our main accelerator program taking place from the 26th of June until the 6th of July, excuse me. And also keep in mind the annual Thought Leadership event, our RG conference, RG Connect, taking place the first week of October. So with this brief introduction to our activities and our organizations, I would like to present this year's Energy Innovator Award. Winner, which is, and who is, the Smart Islands Initiative.
Hello, everyone. Thank you very much for this great honor. It is indeed a pleasure and great honor to be here tonight and receive this award on behalf of the Smart Islands Initiative. A big thank you to the organizers for setting this award session for the 2nd year. It is a great pleasure to be here. So, the Smart Islands Initiative, you've heard briefly about it just before, is indeed a bottom-up effort of European island local and regional authorities and communities that seeks to convey the largely untapped potential of islands to emerge as ideal testbeds of smart, sustainable, and inclusive development. Currently, more than 200 European islands, associations of islands, and stakeholders actively working on islands support the initiative, having signed the Smart Islands Declaration in an event that was supported by the European Parliament last year and was hosted by MEPs in Brussels, also actively supported by the European Commission. The Smart Islands Initiative was officially launched in 2016. Yet its origins can be traced back to the early 90s, when European islands started working together in the framework of European-funded projects in order to work together and craft a development paradigm that would essentially minimize the externalities of activities that were quite unsustainable, like massive tourism, which we very much see in our region as well, and tap indigenous potential to create thriving local economies on islands. Almost 30 years later, and in light of this ever-increasing trend towards a new type of energy market, in which the supply of energy is increasingly decentralized, new business models emerge. Consumers are in control of their energy consumption and production, and innovative technologies are penetrating the market, with demand-side measures receiving priority. The Smart Islands Initiative advocates for the decarbonization of islands, which we say that should be based, first of all, on sector coupling, essentially maximizing the synergies between energy, transport, water, and waste. This is key for the Smart Islands initiative because decarbonization, we don't see decarbonization as an end in itself, but as something, as a process that is inherently linked with the transition to a sustainable development paradigm on islands that makes optimal use of local resources and infrastructures. An enabling regulatory framework, this is something that we see currently happening, or there are efforts towards this direction at EU level, essentially, and the partnerships between the public, the private, and the people, this is the so-called 4PPPP, building win-win cases for all the actors that are involved on the development of projects, of innovative projects on islands. And this is of utmost importance if we want essentially to see investments channeled towards innovative projects and ensuring that these projects do get off the ground. This is what essentially the Smart Islands initiative is about. It is about catalyzing collaboration between the different players and between the different actors and really bringing on board the discussion the deep knowledge of island local conditions, which is very much a prerequisite for successful project deployment on islands. To sum up, this award is indeed reflective of the increased attention that islands are receiving, both at global and EU levels. Last spring, the European Commission launched, together with 14 member states with islands, the Clean Energy for EU Islands initiative, which aspires to help islands to embark on a decarbonization pathway, emerging as front runners of the energy transition. The Smart Islands initiative has been an actor that was from the beginning closely involved in this process, and we will make sure to play a role in this initiative as it evolves through the Secretariat that will be now established in Brussels and other activities, because essentially this is what we bring to the table. We bring the local voice, the local needs of islands, and this is, as I said earlier, a prerequisite for successful uptake of innovative technologies and maturation and realization of projects on islands. To close this speech, I just would like to let you know that I represent here tonight the Smart Islands Initiative, which is an initiative coordinated by Daphne Network, the Network of Sustainable Greek Islands, so here's the reference to our region, a network from Greece that has 40 island members and is working towards the sustainable development of Greek islands on the sectors that I referenced earlier. So thank you very much once again. Congratulations on this event. Thank you, and thank you.